Early morning blood tests again. This is the last round, just these today, and I'm done until next year. So very excited about that. And then work 10 to 7 today. And we're done. Yay. So now my medical tests are done until next year, hopefully. There was a problem with the computer, so they had to be writing all the labels by hand, so it took a little longer than normal, but I don't mind. I have half an hour to get to work. Hopefully I get there on time.
As promised, good morning, and you'll probably get more stuff today. So the vlog is just uploading. It says about 19 minutes left. And I just want to point out this weird thing. So remember how a couple days ago I was showing you guys that we got new toilets in? Well, it's kind of weird because every single toilet that I've ever had or used has like the flushy thing on one side, but this one has a flushy thing right there. That's our flushing mechanism on the top of the toilet. I think that's weird. I'm not used to that at all. So I still find myself like using my elbow or reaching behind with my hand in the hopes that it'll catch the flushy thing. Have you guys ever seen toilets like that? I know there's like the automatic ones that are like in malls and such where you just like you stand up and it just flushes, but this one has it on the top, so it's like it's not like you can easily like turn around and do that to it. You gotta like get up and, or maybe you can do one of those. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's weird. It's weird. So I'm charting route number 2 to get to the lesson. And route number 2 involves a lot of walking. So depending on how I feel, I probably won't end up doing this route too much. The third and final route involves me taking a bus that has like a every 20 minutes it gets here kind of thing. So next week I'll probably try that. See if that works. And then I'll choose one of the 3. And if I can time it right, probably gonna pick the last one because I don't really like walking for like 15 minutes. I don't think anyone really enjoys it, but I don't in particular. Also, I just want to say, I don't know what's with the weather. It's, at some points, it's like nice fall weather where you can wear like a hoodie or like a jacket. At some points, it's like today, where it feels like summer. Not to say that I hate the sun, but when it's like muggy and stuff, that's not fun. No one likes that. If you do, you're weird. I'm just calling you out right now. I was like so happy the last couple of days because I was like, hey, I can wear my hoodies. I can wear a nice like sort of fallish brown jacket thing. Can't do that. It's too hot for any of that stuff. It's stupid. I don't like it. Stop being that way, weather.
I look sick or tired. I'm not sick. I like my glasses. They're not new. I've had them for like a year and a half, but I just really like the red ones, so I started wearing them more often. And then the red ones started to hurt, so I went to get these ones fixed because the thing was broken, and he replaced both sides for me. So now I'll probably wear these for months straight. And then
until you decide that you're gonna go and get the other ones
until
fixed?
I decide I'm gonna go get the red ones fixed. And then by that time there'll be contacts that I can wear. So I'll just wear those every day. I am in comfy time clothes. It's my nice warm, what is this called? Robe.
House coat?
Yeah, my nice warm house coat because it's nice and warm. And I'm laying on about 6 pillows and blankets, and it was a long day. But like I said, medical tests are done. Didn't bruise too badly. Normally I bruise really, really badly when I do blood tests, but I didn't this time. The nurses are all very nice at that hospital. Nothing. A smile cookie. Yes, it was a cheat.
I had one too.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
It was. We had one. And it was for a good cause. It goes to kids' charity. So, that's a good thing, right?
You have to have kids.
It's okay. See, look, I'm getting all these, like, sugar and stress pimples. So that's when I know it's time to stop with the sugar. This is the slowest 3 minutes ever. feel like I've been talking for 20. Chuck just started playing some Borderlands 2.
It's either that or NHL. And I figured that you're sick of you playing NHL and watching me play that game.
There's been a lot of NHL lately. Borderlands is always different. Whereas the hockey game, you always win. So, that's, not as exciting. Because I know you're going to win. So, We the Kings decided they were going to do an Indiegogo to help raise money to make their 4th album. They set a goal of...
A good goal?
they set a goal of $35,000. They put it up about 2 o'clock Eastern time. By 9 o'clock, they had reached their goal. That's because their incentives were really, really good. I find, anyway. Like, the incentives were really good prices. They had something where if you paid $500, you got a bus tour, of their tour bus, and you got this laminated thing that it was essentially a free pass to any concert, any We the Kings concert, wherever. If you're there, you've got your pass, you're in, you're on their guest list. So that is really awesome. It's a really good deal. But I didn't have $500 extra dollars. So I'll probably just pay the $30 and get the album and something else you get. I don't know. I've been talking for 6 minutes now. So I'm gonna hang up the phone. And I can say that because I'm using my phone to record this. I have to press a button to make it stop. So it's like I'm hanging up the phone, but I'm not.
Cheryl is lying down. She's had a long day, and I kind of haven't. But tomorrow I'm going to get my eyes looked at, and hopefully I'm not too blind anymore. Basically, I just need to know my prescription so that I can get a new pair of glasses. The other ones I have, the hinge is broken, which I'm sure you guys saw before. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, and then teaching. Today, I ended up buying tickets to Buffer Festival, and Cheryl gave me a list of possible shows that we could go and watch, and I had to choose one of them. The downside with Buffer Festival is that it's like TIFF, which the Toronto International Film Festival. It's kind of organized the same way, in that you buy tickets per event. So it's not like a thing where you buy a 3-day pass and you can see everything because it's in one big convention center. Instead, it's in separate venues, and you go and buy tickets to each one of the venues to watch one particular panel type thing. It's kind of neat, but at the same time, it gets really expensive. Like the one to watch, the one for 15 tickets is, I believe it was something like $180, and then the one to buy 8 tickets was $100. So basically, if Cheryl and I wanted to see like a handful of things, the 8-ticket thing would have been the best idea. So it was $50 for each of us, but then we can only watch 4 things, right? Because 4 tickets for me, 4 tickets for her. It's neat. I just wish that there was like a pass that you could buy so that you could go and see any of these things. It's the only thing that I wish they did differently. Like, you could buy like a laminate pass and you got to see anything and everything that you wanted to for either like one day or something like that, like a con, like a convention. That would have been way better, in my opinion. That way, you don't have to really choose and go like, oh, well, I only have enough money to see this, so I'm just going to see this. I'm sure Cheryl would have wanted to see more than just the people that I chose. I don't know. I wish that they did it differently. So as I was teaching one of my students today, I told them about the toilet and the flushy thing, and apparently that type of flushy thing is like completely normal in parts of China. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I guess eventually it's gonna just kind of spread everywhere. But I don't know, I still feel it's weird. It's weird pushing down a toilet plunger. No, it's not a plunger. Whatever the hell it's called. Toilet thing. I mean, I have eye drops put into my eyes. I never enjoy that. If none of you have had like eye exams before, a lot of the time, like, I see no difference between like option 1, option 2, option 1, option 2. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a bit. I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Oh gosh, I'm like breaking things.